Good. So I was just explaining to me boy about bonding and setting out. So I thought I might as well share it with you guys out there, because there's some of yous on your own. Unfortunately, ain't got an old man in the game. It's very rare, you know. So why not share it? And good talking points as well. Right. Whenever I'm setting out on Flemish bond, gentlemen, it starts from the bottom, the very first course. So what I do is I course it, I work it out. So every time my windows are set out, they're set out with a stretcher bond. You see the Flemish, so you've got the header and the stretcher goes over. That enables me to go header, closure, stretcher, header, closure, the correct bond. If you start with a header, you'll end up with a 3/4. Now, 3/4 in Flemish bond is argued. You got to remember, Nash was very good, but he was an author and an engineer. He wasn't an out-and-out bricklayer. Our bonding goes back years, and I've had so many debates with some people here. So when you put a 3/4 in Flemish bond, it's not wrong, but it's not right. It's a compromise. The fine line, the top line of correctness in Flemish bond is header closure. Think about this for a minute. What's Flemish bond consist of? Headers and stretchers. Don't consist of the 3/4, so don't put 3/4 in there. It's always closure up the reveal to represent the header. So everything's set out for these windows, fantastic. And you come over here, the same. So every pier is mirrored. However, we've got a little bit of a problem, and this is the talking point. Right, so you go around here. You see the goalpost coming down now. That there, we originally set that out for me, sorry, on the stretcher there. So we should have had a header coming in, closure. But what happened was, originally it was PVC box sash frames. And at the last minute, the client changed his mind to timber frames, which I'm so glad he did, because timber's so much better, right? Hold on a minute. Tom, come on, crack on up there. Right, so with the timber box sash, you know the inside reveal steps back 100mm. So if this is the start of the reveal, with the box sash, the Victorian, it steps back because that's where the weights go. Now, the backside reveal can't step back 100mm because it's still, I can't cut it. So what we've had to do is come forward past, which then, because I ended with a stretcher originally, I've had to add a header. Now, because I've added a header, we've had to now compromise and put the 3/4 in, okay? And that's how it works, because if you set out with a header on reveals, it always ends up with a 3/4, okay? So like I said, your planning process starts from the bottom course to work out your gauging, your coursing, to make sure you always start any reveal, any detail, always on the stretcher. Right, so now moving forward, we've got these piers here. Again, I'm able to set this out stretcher just by reducing the window by 25mm, okay? So stretcher, header, closure, correct again. Stretcher, header, closure. So that's going to be functional going up. Then the second pier here, if you come over here, sorry, you can see where the measurements, because we've nicked 25mm off the back there and 100mm on the reveal, the window finishes here. So I've smoothened the window and smoothened that one to be symmetrical by 25mm to start us on the stretcher. So it enables us to go header, closure, stretcher, closure, header, okay? All through, right? So now what I've done is this end pier, I've now rebonded this out so we have the 3/4 in it. So when you're looking at it from the front projection, the two end piers will have the 3/4, but the two centre piers will have the closure. It's symmetrical. So by me putting a 3/4 in that, it's going to look like a dog's dinner, and I'm not going to do it. So to the eye, the two end piers, the bolt piers will have the 3/4 in. So I hope I've explained that well. So basically, rule of thumb is whenever you're setting out, always set out on the stretcher, gentlemen. Yeah, when you see 3/4 in there, it's because they've set out on the fucking on the header, right? And while we're on the subject, I'm going to just bring it over. What do you think, Sammy? So let's go to this detail here. What they've done is, you see, you got your header, stretcher, and they've set the header course over the top. So straight away they've got a straight joint. Okay, I would have moved this over to go 1/4 bond. there. Started with a closure there on side, and then moved in to headers coming through. Otherwise it creates what we call a zip joint, or a straight joint, right the way through. So importantly, what's happened there is just don't look further than that, look further. See the header course, you've got the straight joint there. Now look at the brick and edge. You're almost line in line with the joints. But by bringing that 3/4 in, you would have been half coursing your joints to above. There. So that would have been below header. Can you see where I'm going with this? So it's so important. Now what I tend to do now is, I see so many very good craftsmanship, very good constructed walls, but technically wrong. In fact, I'm seeing more wrong walls than I'm seeing right walls. So the wrong walls have become right, and the right walls become incorrect. So I post a bit of work and people are like, or other work, and you've done it wrong. And this is where the trade's going.
The Bee Gees, their first #1, Massachusetts from 67 on gold. 65588. Start your text with gold. That's our text number for your requests. Special mentions, or maybe you'd love to hear an all-time favourite. 65588. Stick gold in front of your text or ask Alexa to send a comment to gold. The 20th Century Boy is on the way.
This is gold. The winter season has so many sounds. Grandkids and puddles. Hot chocolate. Snowball fights. Hear every moment with the Boots Hearing Care Big New Year sale. Get 15% off our best-selling technology. Visit bootshearingcare.com today and book a free hearing test with one of our expert audiologists. Let's get everyone hearing better. Boots, with you for life. See bootshearingcare.com for details.
How you feel when you're walking, gardening, and lifting has a lot to do with how your body feels when you're sitting. That's why HSL's exclusive chair sitting makes sure your neck, back, and hips are properly supported. Because when sitting feels good, so does everything else. And now you can feel good for less with up to 30% off in our winter sale. Visit hslchairs.com for your nearest showroom. HSL. Feel good furniture. Sale now on.
The UU bottle is the hands-free hot water bottle you can wear. So wherever you wear it.
I've used it on the platform.
When I'm watching the kids play football.
When I'm working from home.
Always when I'm out walking the dog.
Wear it.
Around my waist.
Across my back.
Slung across my chest.
Around my neck.
To be honest, I never take it off.
Order yours today. Get 10% off with the code WARM10 at uubottle.com. Spelled
You keep tight legs, you might be alright.
Okay, James, I need you to do a few more drops than yesterday, I'm afraid.
Carl needs to find another driver for his expanding
Come on, boy!
Someone who will really help to lighten the load.
Any issues, give me a call.
Indeed can help and find great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule and conduct virtual interviews easily, all on Indeed. To start hiring, visit indeed.com/try today.
This is Gold with the latest news next. At B&Q and Trade Point, get 3 for 2 on June, including paint mixing and trade paints. So whatever the surface or space, if you've got the plans, we've got the paint for less. Shop in-store or online. You can do it. Exclusions apply. Value of every third item per single transaction is descending price order deducted. Entry 2nd of January, tply.com.
On digital radio, on global player, on your smart speaker.
Play Gold.
Playing the greatest hits of all time. News
From the Global News Room at 9, the US says it targeted radars in another airstrike on Yemen. It follows joint action by Britain and America against militants who attack ships in the Red Sea.
International relations expert David Waring has told us it's all parts of the wider conflict.
The Houthis will say, well, we're responding to what Israel's doing in Gaza, and in that situation in tunnel to get close back further.
It concerns there could be another case like the Horizon Post Office scandal. If workers aren't given stronger protection, unions say there needs to be better safeguarding. The government has said those responsible will be held to account. We're being promised better mobile signal in tunnels when major upgrades near King's Cross are complete. The station is shut again this weekend, disrupting the East Coast mainline. News after her wedding was delayed by lockdown, Jacinda Ardern has got married. New Zealand's former Prime Minister, the British cabinet, is Clark David and a lot highs of 6. From Global's newsroom to Gold, I'm Alan Barber.
This is Gold from Global.
Hey, we're in it.
Not you work with me and for me.
There you go, mate. Come in today, mate. That's right, back, Dad. I'm nearly up. Oi, give me that back, son. Obviously make sure the face of the brick's good. Yeah, that's it, right? Just pick the best face and then cut the worst one off. Thank you, brother. Hey. You wanna go, Shay? Don't say what, right?
Tony Visconti when they played in a band together called the Flemish in 1970. In 1977, David was living in Berlin and he recorded the classic track.
But I know.
Okay, let's get to the move and the lead. Make a move, everyone, please.
The customers are rolling in at Stefano's new restaurant, so he needs another chef. Someone with a cool head and an appetite for success.
More flour in the bechamel, let's go.
Indeed can help them find great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Because Indeed's hiring platform can help you match with quality candidates immediately. To start hiring, visit Indeed.com/try today. You could be our next Win Plus winner. Enter now to win big cash prizes and loads more at winplus.co.uk. 18 plus, GB only, T's and C's apply.
How you feel when you're walking, gardening, and lifting has a lot to do with how your body feels when you're sitting. That's why HSL's exclusive chair fitting makes sure your neck, back, and hips are properly supported. Because when sitting feels good, so does everything else. And now you can feel good for less with up to 30% off in our winter sale. Visit hslchairs.com for your nearest showroom. HSL, feel good furniture. Sale now on.
The winter season has so many sales. Grandkids and puddles. Hot chocolate. Snowball fights.
Diana, the Supremes on gold. Now we've got to say happy birthday to Suggs from Madness, and a massive Chelsea fan as well. 63 today, and Madness are hitting the road for their long...
Right, what I'm doing now is we're raking the joint out so it doesn't crystallise in this bad weather. So I'm going to rake it out, complete the project, and we'll go and repoint it after. This time of year, we don't want no joints blowing, crystallising, so little method, get your 10mm, come back after, get it done.